Do you know the benefits of youth sports? If you are planning on having children one day, you will ask yourself if you are going to allow your children to play sports or not. There are so many benefits to youth sports that people do not even know about. Livestrong.com cites that sports are great for children to get active. Sports can build self-esteem, motivate children to academically excel, and help social skills. Physical activity is an obvious benefit of sports. Children usually spend so much time watching TV or on phones. Sports practices and games presents the opportunity for children to exercise, which keeps them healthy. Sports participation can help develop social skills early on in life. Playing sports allows children to interact with other children and adult coaches and officials. This allows children to be able to interact with people of all ages. Participating in sports can cause a child's self-esteem to boost. Children can get encouragement from their parents and coaches, which can help to boost self-confidence. Young athletes also learn how to accept criticism and use that to become better. Children that participate in sports can use the dedication and hard work that they learn from them in classrooms. Students are also motivated to pass their classes so that they are able to participate in their sport. All the benefits of playing sports are so important, and so are the parents that encourage their children to do so. Amy Rogler and Octavio Herrera's children have been doing sports since a young age. NPR.org tells us about Rogler and Herrera's children, Jake, who plays baseball at 10 years old, and Alyssa, who plays gymnastics at 8 years old. Rogler says, "When you do sports as a child, you learn how to win and how to lose. You learn what it is like to put in a ton of work and things to not turn out terrifically. I think you cannot teach those lessons, you must experience them." The majority of parents in NPR's recent poll agree with Rogler. The poll done with the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation and the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that the majority of parents say they played sports when they were younger. Octavio Herrera played baseball when he was his son's Jake's age. He remembers being nervous while pitching at 10 years old. He says it may be uncomfortable at first, but if children learn how to fight through the fear, courage comes in handy later on in life. 76% of adults that have children in high school or middle school today say they encourage their children to play sports. These parents say that playing sports is not just important for physical and social benefits, but it can also help build skills that can make a difference later on in life. Like the Herreras, these parents believe that sports teach their children discipline, dedication, and how to get along with other people. Coaches and motivational speakers can help children to receive the full benefits from youth sports. Home Team Advantage, The Critical Role of Mothers in Youth Sports, is a book written by Brooke DeLange that speaks about how when 18 boys did not make it onto one of the top 3 soccer teams in her town, she offered to make a team out of them and coach. The parents of the boys told her that she better not expect to win any games that year. Lynch said, "A group of angry boys with attention, aggression, communication, and self-esteem problems became a group who respected themselves, one another, and me." The team went on to be awarded a trophy for sportsmanship at a Memorial Day tournament and went undefeated until the semifinal of the league's postseason tournament. Without Lynch, these boys would not have played soccer that year, but with her motivation, she turned them into hard-working young men. Lynch is a great example of how adult leadership can motivate children to learn the benefits of youth sports. Sky Arthur Banning, who wrote Sports in America, the most important issues in youth sports today, tells us how, with a physical and or intellectual disability, children can benefit from sports as well. It says that these children develop a sense of mastery in sports-specific skills, increase competence in their abilities, improve self-esteem, and form their personal or athletic identity. Youth with disabilities are at risk for developing secondary health conditions, but sports are able to decrease this risk. These people have really influenced children and helped them with benefits from sports. Sports motivate children to be healthier in their daily lives. Fuel for Young Athletes is a book that tells us that athletes should eat right and be energized for their sport. This is another reason why sports are beneficial, because they promote healthy living. Sports can help teach children how to become hardworking adults when they grow up. It also teaches children how to work with others and become well-rounded individuals. Every parent should allow their children to play sports because it can be so beneficial for them in so many different ways. All children should be involved with sports so they can develop certain skills that will help them later on in their lives.